In this video, I'm going to show you how to pickle hot peppers. I'll be using these Mall's Red Hots, which are very similar to a cayenne pepper, but this recipe will work with any hot pepper. So I love pickling these things because raw, they are way too hot to eat. They're about 40,000 Scoville units. That means they're 8 times hotter than a jalapeno. So when you pickle them, though, it takes off some of that edge on the heat, but preserves great flavor. So that's something I love to do. Let's get our stuff and get into it.
Okay, so I think we have everything we need right here to get going. So for the actual ingredients, we have our Mall's Red Hot peppers. All I've done here is washed them and then diced them into these little cylinders. And then we're just gonna add garlic. Gives it a little zest. It's very tasty, everyone loves garlic. That's all we need in terms of the ingredients. Now in terms of the brine, we have vinegar, water, and sugar. The biggest thing you have to remember here is the ratios are 2 parts vinegar to 1 part water. So here in this instance, we have 1 cup of vinegar to half a cup of water. And for every cup of vinegar, you should have a tablespoon of sugar. So we have 1 cup vinegar, 1 tablespoon of sugar, half cup water. Okay, so next we're gonna pack our canning jars. So as I mentioned, we're gonna add some garlic to this. What I'd say is you put as much as you want, but I'm doing roughly about, we'll call it 2 teaspoons of garlic per jar. So I'm gonna add that to the bottom first. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your peppers and you're gonna fill each jar. Let them kind of pack in there pretty tightly. But you're gonna need to leave a 1/4 inch of head space once the fluid's in there. So imagine that however full these are, you need enough space that the fluid can completely cover them and still have a 1/4 inch before the top rim. So let's say we're gonna do about like this. You have enough space in there. The peppers are packed pretty tight, but we can fill and still have a 1/4 inch of head space before the top. So I'm gonna do the same thing for the other 2, and then we're gonna prepare a brine. All right, so now we have our peppers in the canning jars. As you can see, we've left space to fill up the liquid at about a 1/4 inch for the top. We've used 3 of these 4-ounce canning jars. These peppers are crazy spicy, so each one will still last a little while. So I think we're ready to make our brine. So as you heard earlier, for our brine, we're gonna use essentially a cup of vinegar that we'll add to a saucepan right here. Half a cup of water. We'll add that right here. And then a tablespoon of sugar. So now you recall, if you have more containers to fill than we did, like I said before, it's 2 to 1 on the vinegar to water. And for every cup of vinegar, a tablespoon of sugar. So that's pretty easy to remember. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, we're gonna put it on the stove, bring it to almost a boil, and then once that's almost to a boil, we're ready to fill our jars. Okay, so we brought our brine to almost a boil. Let's pour it back into our measuring cup here. We spilled a little bit, no big deal. So what we're gonna do is fill each of these to within about a 1/4 inch of the top. You don't want to fill it to the very top. You need some space there. If you don't have any space, it's not gonna suction properly. So we're gonna leave a little bit of space at the top of these. Now, one important thing to make sure you preserve the freshness as much as possible, you don't want any air bubbles in there. So you see a bunch of air bubbles in these. We're gonna kind of pat the top, break them up on the sides, as you can see right here. We're gonna get all those out. Now, if you have 1 or 2, it's not the end of the world. It's really just how long it's gonna last pickled, right? Something properly pickled could last years. Something with a bunch of air bubbles and no headspace, not so much. So let's get those out as much as we can. And then next step, we will move to processing. So now we're on to processing. What processing means is that we're gonna put these cans of peppers into a boiling bath of water where they're completely submerged for at least 10 minutes. And one important thing to call out here is that in a lot of canning recipes, you'll see that they say at the start of the process, you gotta bring to a near boil the cans and the jars and the lids to sterilize them before you pack them with peppers. You only have to do that if you're not gonna process it, meaning once they're already packed and sealed, if you're not gonna put them in boiling water and process them for at least 10 minutes. We are. We're gonna put this in for about 11, 12 minutes. If you put that in 11, 12 minutes up front, all you need to do is wash the jars and clean them that way. So we got these, and they gotta be fully submerged too, by the way. And we have a little bit, as you can see, a little rack on the bottom. This one's made of wood. They have metal ones as well, so it doesn't get like too hot on the bottom and burn or crack the glass if it's sitting on the bottom. So we're gonna let these sit in here for about 10 to 12 minutes to fully process before we take them out. Okay, so these have been in the processing bath for 10 minutes. We've pulled them out. I think they're good to go. You see we have our slices of peppers in here. The garlic is still a little bit hot to the touch. One thing you should always check is let them cool down for about 2 hours after being in the processing bath, but you should be able to push down the top of the lid right here and not hear any click. Right when you pull them out of the bath, you might hear that click because they're still cooling down and it's going to suction down. But having that down, not hearing a click, being able to push down there, means that you have a nice tight seal and they'll last the pickling process. At this point, I'd say you put them in a cool, dark place for 2 to 3 weeks, get that tasty pickling flavor, take off some of the edge of the heat, and then after that, enjoy them.